Hello everyone, and welcome to my review for the closed beta for Agents Biohunters. Before we get started, I just want to thank Keymailer and the PlayStark team for allowing me to take part in the 24-hour beta. Also, this beta took place on a Sunday, so you won't be seeing my bearded self in the left corner there. Agents Biohunters is described as a vibrant universe with a vast cast of agents, and then ends on, unleash your agent's skills to capture giant creatures. So, as I am with all my reviews, I do my very best to stay very neutral, and also considering this is a closed beta, I can really only tell you what I've experienced from a game that's still in development. Agents Biohunters is a 3v3 third-person MOBA-style game with the objective of out-leveling your opponent and defeating the big boss before the opposing team. At least that's what the closed beta offered. I watched a couple videos while writing this, and every video showed clips of actually capturing and escorting monsters, so I guess that means different game modes? I will say I do like the concept of this game. This is the second game I've seen take on the smaller teams of 3 route, which for me makes it easier to communicate with other members of the team. The game also breaks down the agents into 3 classes as well. You have attacker, defender, and healer, so this encourages the team to slide into one of each role. That being said, the game only has 2 agents per class, so I wouldn't really consider that to be a vast cast of agents. Each agent, of course, has their own set of skills that separates them from the other agents. In my first run, I went with Elon because, come on, look at that beard. At first glance, the world is indeed vast and colorful. I jumped on my bike and fumbled my way to the minions to begin leveling up. Then we crossed paths with the other team. The first encounter was heated and exciting, but then I began to notice something. Elon, being a healer, barely even scratches the enemy team. As the game went on, I noticed one enemy doing extremely well with their choice of the attacker, Rido. So I dusted myself off and chose Rido for my next game, and yikes. The game is in closed beta, but man, is the character balancing ever off. Playing as Rido, I was able to solo the entire game. I could hunt down the enemy team with them barely ever being able to scratch me. And if they did, I would just get a health pickup and get right back in it. The mechanics, to say the least, are clunky and slow. Every time I tried to lock my sights on an enemy, I felt like I was fighting myself as my mouse would swing from one side of the desk to the other just to move that extra inch. That being said, it could also be because my sensitivity was way too low. I didn't even bother checking the options for that. The bike you use to get around also has the tendency to cause the odd glitches here and there to your character and even the bike itself. Lastly, there's really no clear indication on when your character's abilities are available for use. Now, obviously over time, when you play the game, you'll understand how it works, but in most MOBAs, whenever you can't use an ability, for example because you're too low of a level, it'll be grayed out. In Agents, your abilities are just there with no indication of them being usable or not, with the exception of, little tiny diamonds showing the level of your ability. To a new player, I find this can be confusing, and it threw me off a number of times. Agents Biohunters has a rich potential. The ability to build turrets and spawn points, for example, make each battle different than the last. Mix that with a solid team and you got yourself one awesome experience. Since this game is still in beta, I won't give this a rating. I'll simply say that PlayStark is onto something here. If they can work out the kinks, they'll have themselves a game that appeals to casual and competitive gamers alike. Did you get a chance to play in the beta? Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.